Strategy 1: make it a habit by creating an environment that is conducive to learning. Habit, as defined by Webster Dictionary, has 9 different definitions. For today's purpose, we will define it as an acquired mode of behavior that has become nearly or completely involuntary. It can even be defined as an addiction. So, for the first strategy, make sure that you are reading daily. Set a time and do it every day. I would recommend you setting up a comfy place to read. Set up a time, even add a timer to your phone so you know it is reading time. And do it consistently. Every day is ideal. This is the most important strategy because if your child knows that this time is important and protected by you, after a while they will expect this set time. This is not a time to yell or get mad. Reading should be fun. Reading time should be a time of peace and relaxation. Help your child by creating an environment that they can associate happiness with reading, good thoughts and feelings to reading. You might be wondering, why do you want me to read out loud? Well, in 1979, Holdaway created the theory of literacy development. Holdaway wrote that learning to read begins in the home when kids see their parents reading and have stories read to them, as being an example, a model for them to strive to emulate. In other words, be the example so your child wants to be like you. Holdaway encourages kids to see and then collaborate as they start to learn and then for them to do it themselves. I am not saying to go out and buy new furniture. I am saying find a comfy place and make sure you use it every time. My kids both have a library in their rooms and a comfy chair that they can sit and read by themselves. For reading time, though, we usually read on the couch where I can have a child on each side, or we read in bed and we all lay in bed together to read our books. This is our time. This is our book time. I understand if you do not want to take my word for it. I will just mention that there are several studies that reveal that students who read regularly become better readers, and better reading leads to success in school and life. Spalding, in his extensive literature review, indicates that learners from grade 4 to college who enjoy and engages in reading for pleasure experience higher academic success than those that do not. So I encourage you to build that love of reading within your child and to start from an early age. I have read to my kids since they were born, before they could even understand what I was saying. Now I still read to my teenagers. My kids are growing up and they still love reading time. Now I usually find them sitting on a couch reading to themselves. Or when I go to kiss them goodnight, they're both usually reading their books before going to bed. It sure is a rewarding feeling. So be the example and read out loud. In order for you to complete this module, there is an exercise for you to complete. Take some time now and think. Where would be the best place to read with your family? What is the best time of the day for you to build this reading habit? After you answer these 2 questions, go ahead and set a timer on your phone to remind you of reading time. Now that you have chosen a time and a place, you are ready to move on to our next module.